Hello, my name is Hunter the Movie Reviewing Pony because when it comes to cinema, humans cannot be trusted. Well, here we are. It's been a very long time, but we finally made it. We finally arrived at the last Dog Who Saved movie! I mean, holy shit! I've been doing this for 8.5 years. I'm the guy that shows up right underneath The Dog Who Saved Christmas when you YouTube search The Dog Who Saved Christmas on YouTube. And I'm the first thing that shows up if you search The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation. I accidentally became the face of this franchise. And in most cases, my reviews have more views than their trailers. In fact, for some of these, by a very large margin. Honestly, I can't believe we've been here this long. And quite frankly, I also didn't think they were going to make more than 3 movies. And this long-ass franchise has finally led up to this moment. I, for one, am not excited about this at all, so...
Oh my lord, are you still doing this?
Yeah, it's kind of our flagship series. Remember the whole bit about me being the face of the franchise?
Yeah, but it's not really worth bragging about that for a direct-to-DVD series of movies.
That is not entirely true. The first 2 movies were on the Hallmark Channel.
Okay, but they air 70 Christmas movies a year. Maybe even more.
Well, that's... I mean... Shit. Even Christmas shoes?
Probably.
Huh. Wait, aren't you on the art team? How come you know so much about this?
Because I'm not lazy and actually bothered to study this.
Okay, I need the Karen vectors. All of them. Also, I need to actually finish this review. We're here, which is a scene about remote control helicopters. Okay. So, these vectors take forever to update on my thing because each of them are 6,000 by 9,000 pixels. Let me find the one that I'm actually after. No. No. This one. Alright, yeah, these Karen vectors. Jesus. Alright, yeah, that's a 6,000 by 9,000 pixel image. It takes forever to load a preview on my machine. And there's 4 folders of these, each of them containing 12 to 16 images. I've sort of swapped around a few facial features on a couple of these. And, yeah, that's still a 6,000 by 9,000 pixel image. My monitor doesn't even have that much. Her head, like, if I were to fully, like, fit it to my screen, would not fit on my monitor. In fact, do this. Match output aspect. And zoom in on the logo for the person that actually made the vectors. And now we can actually see the... And I accidentally flipped it upside down. And backwards. There we go. All right, restore match output aspect. I'm gonna need to go like this every time. Because Karen is in this one, and she actually has a lot of lines. Alright, we have to do the scene with the remote control helicopter. We just did the bit with the maintenance man. I don't know how many of you have actually studied the source material on this movie. I'll give you a quick rundown. I am the face of the Dog Who Saved Christmas franchise. Zeus gets blamed for destroying a party, so he has to go to this. Flipping through here. Stewie's back for this one. So is the other guy from the last movie. So Zeus has to go to this dog training thing. George is a total jackass through the whole thing, and so is everyone else in this movie. Everyone in this movie is an asshole. I can't believe I didn't realize. See, this is why I wanted to stream this today, because when I stream for you guys, I get crazy good ideas. It's the darndest thing. I get crazy good ideas when I stream this for you guys. But everyone in this movie is an asshole. It's remarkable. So anyway, the dogs chase Zeus into the basement and they beat him up. And then he gets saved by this maintenance man. And then basically we left off here.
Okay, you come back tonight at 10 o'clock, and I'll teach you lessons.
So yeah, that's where we're at. Where did I live off? 10 o'clock at night, though. Yeah, trying to figure out how exactly is the dog going to get here at 10 o'clock at night. I don't think the, crazy Asian, maintenance man figured that out. And yes, it is a mildly racist stereotype going on here. All right. I need the script, actually. We have a script for this one. I am not mindlessly ad-libbing most of this. There are 11, 13, 14, 17... 18 Karen scenes in this one. Again, she's not quite riding shotgun on these reviews yet, but we're slowly easing her into the show. The next one is scene 8, which is it's actually marked, I think. Yeah, right around here. This is the next Karen scene. We're close. Yeah, okay. Well, let me just get a basic rundown of what's happening in this year's scene.
So, Mom, when you said if you mess with the boy, you could...
Alright, there's this subplot in this movie, where they're trying to...
I had no idea you were so tough, Mrs.
They're trying to compete with this woman who looks like Carmen Sandiego, because now Glinda here is apparently a party planner, despite the fact that she said she was something completely different in the first movie, and maybe the third movie.
You would have to get even?
Exactly.
Wait a minute. What exactly are we talking about here?
That is an excellent question there, Zeus. Let me get that clip, actually.
What exactly are we...
Yeah, let me grab that. This is lagging. Shit. Alright, yeah, this is lagging for reasons that I absolutely know of. The second episode of the Adia campaign is rendering in the background in 1080p, and that's going to take, like, actually, the timer is... Yeah, 4 hours of rendering for that. Yeah, that'll be done at 10 p.m. tonight. Good fucking God. Okay. So, just to get an idea, what exactly are we talking about here?
I had no idea you were so tough, Mrs. B.
Well, I'm pretty tough. Well, it's just an expression, honey. It means that if you antagonize the bull, then, well, you know.
Whoa!
Oh, wait, fuck, wait, I've been waiting for this damn scene, alright.
So, Mom, when you said if you mess with the bull, you get the banister horns, what exactly did you mean?
Nobody ever said that in any of the previous movies. Alright, we'll skip the RC helicopter scene because it doesn't add anything.
So, Mom, when you said if you mess with the bull, you get the banister horns,
Alright, yeah, I've been waiting for this because they say this a lot through the movie for some reason, but I somehow missed it the first time. Nobody has ever said that in any of these movies ever. And for those of you who are wondering, which was probably a lot of you, for those of you who are wondering about this movie, yes, they did indeed switch child actors again. And for reasons beyond me, hang on, let me see if I can find it. Actually, George is back for this one. I don't know how they got him back. They had to pretend he was in the last movie. Some of you may remember that. But yeah, George is back for this movie. And yes, he is indeed stupider than he was in, Holidays, I think was the last one he was in. Yeah, the last one he was in was, Dog Who Saved the... Did they switch bad guys? No. They did not switch bad guys, and there's actually a very, very fun intro scene for them. It's around here. So it's this one. Naturally, our next stop is the police station because this movie belongs in. Oh, hey Ted, hey Stewie.
Wait a minute. They came back for the 6th movie in a row, and you're not the least bit upset?
Not really, because it's kind of becoming a regular occurrence. I mean, these two poor guys did seem like they were gonna, actually do something with their lives at the end of The Dog Who Saved the Holidays, but clearly the writers had other plans for their sad, miserable existence. They're apparently cursed by some higher order to constantly be stopped by this dog, and quite frankly, the odds of them running into this dog 6 times are statistically 0. I'm an atheist, but in the off chance that there is a hell, I swear Zeus is gonna haunt them from beyond the grave. Also, the third guy is back for this movie. I mean, in a way, you gotta feel bad for these losers.
You seriously feel bad?
Oh, make no mistake. One day they'll look back at this and laugh.
Or cry.
Yeah, it's just whatever at this point. Anyway. We left off at banister horns. Nobody has ever said that in any of these movies ever. You made that up. You made that up. You made that up for this movie. Or that's just your catchphrase of the week. You made it up. You lied. Admit it. the volume of that, it's a little loud. Yeah, I'm gonna be saving a lot. Because my weather thing says lightning storm is heading my way. And if the power dies, I'm gonna be pissed for multiple reasons. Because, again, Adia is rendering in the background for the next 4 hours. It's an 1.5-hour long episode. Dungeons and Dorkheads, Adia campaign, this Friday. Don't miss it. The premiere is already up. You have no ideas left. Mess with the bull and you get the horns is not something that you made up. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Hang on. Redo that whole thing. That has not been a saying for any of the previous movies. I'm assuming that's just, like, your catchphrase of the week. Like, mess with the bull and you get the horns is not something that you made up either. You just put the word Bannister in it. You're out of ideas. Admit it. At some point, someone off camera, please, just yell, damn it, stop.
What exactly are we talking about here?
Get the wait part.
Wait a minute. What exactly are we talking about here?
All right, we'll get George coming in with burgers. I think George actually got stupider as the franchise went on. I mean, George was kind of whatever in the first movie. In the second movie, he was an idiot. In the third movie, he's actively hiring insane criminals to do a thing. Actually, I think that's the peak, now that I think about it. I don't know who Francesca Capaldi is. Okay, we need The Dog Who Saved Summer on IMDb. This also gives me an opportunity to check something. Shit. Well, the good news is I found the movie easy enough. The bad news is... Oh, no, wait, okay, sorry, hang on, no, that wouldn't have worked. What was the last movie? Easter. Let me try that one. Well, the good news is there's plenty of documentation on The Dog Who Saved Easter. The bad news is I'm not #1 on the Google search. I wanted to be #1 on the Google search, just like how I'm #1 on the YouTube search. Alright, Dean Cain, Gary Valentine, Lazo, Patrick Muldoon, Joey Diaz, Mario Lopez, Francesca Capaldi. Yep, here she is. She is... What year was this movie? Alright, she's Kara. Kara is... She's someone in the fucking... Is this her? I don't think this is her. Well, there's an easy way for me to figure it out. Oh, wait. Shit, I need this scene. Copy that, and, remote control helicopters.
When you said if you mess with the bull, you get the banister horns, what exactly did you mean?
You said that? I had no idea you were so tough, Mrs. B.
Well, I'm pretty tough.
Shut up.
Well, it's just an expression, honey. It means
I don't know. I don't even know her name. I don't know who Kara is. I have no idea who she is. Dog with a Blog did come out after this. How do I know? Shit. No, it didn't. It actually ended when this came out. Yeah, sorry, guys. This movie destroyed her career. Alright, Kara Bannister. Okay, that was not helpful. Because Kara Bannister is a real person, and nobody gives a shit about the dog who saved Summer. What's going on with, his face here? What's the son's name? Ben? I think it's Ben. Anyway. Save that.
Wait a minute. What exactly are we talking about here?
That's exactly what I would like to know, Zeus. The seed has served no purpose. Fuck. That's exactly what I would like to know, Zeus. The seed has served no purpose. Oh, wait. George is now in the scene. Maybe he's here to complain some more. That's probably it.
the last time they were a little bit charred.
Oh, it might have been the meat.
That or he's just out here to get hit by an RC helicopter. Because George's life is a sad, dark, torturous abyss from which he would never escape. Is he seriously out of breath from that? Look at that. Look at that. He's like in actual physical pain from that. By the way, after this, they just order pizza. The scene served no purpose. What the shit? Also, I'm seriously starting to become concerned for George's health. I mean, look at that. I don't think the helicopter hit him that hard, but he looks like he's in actual physical pain right now. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. All right, we might actually be getting some complaining because he's been complaining through this whole movie.
Consider just talking to the man.
Oh, Belinda, the man is a monster.
You just tell him that.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Consider just talking to the man?
Here we go. Trim this, delete this. Here we go. Here we go. All right, how much scene is actually left? Not a lot. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that was a good way to destroy 2 minutes of my life.
Belinda, the man is a monster.
Here we go. Okay, here we go, here we go. Now George is complaining about random... What? No, fuck. What was his name? Murray! His name's Murray. Okay, here we go. Now George is complaining about Murray because he hasn't complained about Murray enough in this movie for us to get the picture. Perfect. I don't need this. We can move on now. But we can't have him complain for too long because 10 o'clock rolls around and Zeus has to... And the dog has escaped again! Here we go. I need the line. Here we go. Here we go. She set them all in one big clip. This is the right line, yeah?
How many times?
Yep, that's it. Split it. There we go. Save. Now my weather thingy says it's sunny. There's a thunderstorm watch, though. That's why I'm saving them 15 million times. Buy a shirt. We have shirts now. All right. Script. All right, here we go.
How many times is it now?
Enough I flubbed my line. Enough for me to flub up my line.
How many times is it now?
Enough for them to get in trouble for animal negligence. Now the scene carries on. Huh. Putting FX before a Twitter video link lets the video be played natively in Discord. I just found this out. And Zeus runs from home all the way to the mall, which apparently is local enough that he can run to the mall. Remember the last movie where they're running back and forth from the dog pound to the house and then back again and then back again? Because everything in California is right down the street from literally everything else. And now I get to make this really tasteless joke where, you know, I'm just gonna make the joke and you guys can laugh if you want. This one's good enough. Oh God, there's a gigantic ad on this page. I'm so fucking tired of there just being an ad that takes up 1/3 of the fucking page. Guys, I need to take a screenshot of this page, for God's sake. A little bit there. Yeah, here we go. Play it! Okay, my internet is having a fucking heart attack today. I don't know why. It's really just the browser, though, for some reason. I'm able to stream pretty good. Let me, break a few things and see if anything starts working again. Alright, you know what? Just find another one. Yeah, here we go. Nothing wants to load today. Oh my God. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Ah! Piece of shit! It waited for the whole page to load and then, boop, put an ad up. Excuse me while I ruin your camera work. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we're back on track. I accidentally took 2 screenshots, but whatever. This is just easier than going through fucking the print screen button. Yeah. Here we go. Now I can make the most tasteless joke ever. Is local enough that he can run to the mall. Because according to these movies, everybody knows each other and everything is 2 miles away from everything else and everyone can just walk there. Or at least they can walk there when California isn't on fucking fire every fucking year. And that is when I got this article from The Guardian. What year was this movie? The Dog Who Saved... the Easter was 2014. I will assume summer was 2015. It was, Yep. No, Meta Runner, I have never been to Texas. I am referring to the fact that California just bursts into flames every year without fail. Every year. It's remarkable. And listen, this was 2015. You expect me to believe California wasn't burning? I looked it up. It was. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? You know what? Let's just finish the burning California joke. I completely forgot what I said. California wasn't burning. I looked it up. It was. So forgive me if I'm not the least bit invested in your goddamn dog movie when the state is literally on fucking fire. And I have one more part of this joke. There we go. This is my image folder. This loads just fine. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. And a meme. We could probably get that, hang on. Just get rid of that tiny bit there at the bottom. There we go. All better. Seriously, guys, this happens every year without fail. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Where's the one that I did? Yeah, here it is. Here we go. Seriously, this happens every year without fail. It's happening now. Oh, God. This is not the only meme in this video, by the way. At the end of the big intro, this happens.
And Headhunter Productions has been on this ride since it was even called Headhunter Productions. In all that time, barely anything has improved. It feels like that one internet meme.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
Doesn't it? Yeah, you thought that clip from behind the scenes was a fucking joke? No, it wasn't. So So the mildly racist stereotype takes Zeus down to the basement where we're, I think I'm actually gonna need this scene here. The mildly racist stereotype takes the dog down to the basement where, yes.
Plant paw.
Sure.
That's right. Now, wait a minute. Back straight. Now, firm like a rock.
Like that?
Hold it.
How am I doing?
Have you pieced it together yet? Okay, I just realized something. We just went off on a tangent there with the California bit. I'm about to go off on another tangent here. There is another joke that I had prepared for this one moment. All right, here we go.
Oh my god, they're doing a Karate Kid.
All right, my line is the same thing, but more upset. Like, it's a long pause, and then Karate Kid.
Oh my god, they're doing a Karate Kid.
Oh my god, they're doing a Karate Kid! The 10 people who bought this movie are not gonna... Oh god, that's mean, but I love it. I am the face of this franchise. I can do whatever I want. I goddamn want, actually. If I want to be mean to it, yeah, I'll be mean to it. Okay. Wouldn't that be wax on, wax off? This is not the only Karate Kid bit that they do. They do like 5 of them through the rest of this movie. Kirby Bot, in some cases depends on what you mean by a talking dog movie. If you mean the dog can only inner monologue, then yes. Yes, it is. Because that is the only thing that the dog can do. All right. How to word this joke? All right, listen, we've been down this road a million fucking times, but let's go down this road again. Nobody in your fucking audience is going to understand this reference, especially not the 73 people who bought this movie. Actually, how much did this movie earn? I don't know if I could get that information. I really don't know if I could get that information. The budget for this movie, I could probably get that, but this movie does not have a Wikipedia page. The Dog Who Saved Christmas and Christmas Vacation both have Wikipedia pages. Halloween, holidays, Easter, and summer do not have a page. They are that insignificant and pathetic and weak. And shameful. Let's see if IMDb has anything on it. All right, here we go. Box office. $50,000 fucking dollars. Let's do the math on that. Show shop, Dog Who Saved Summer on, let's say, Prime Video. Going off of actual purchases, more or less. I highly doubt anyone's actually gonna bother to rent this movie out. If Amazon would ever load. Wasn't Amazon having problems last night, actually? Shit. I don't think this is gonna work. Hey, it worked. Ever load? It didn't, okay. Holy fucking god damn it. Okay, so, there's a Cats and Dogs 3. I thought they were kind of pushing it with the 15-year gap between Cats and Dogs 1 and 2. I did not know this. I am just finding this out now. I did not even know that Cats and Dogs 2 made its money back. And apparently they were not pushing very hard on Cats and Dogs 3 because I'm just finding out that this movie exists. Okay. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Where were we? Especially not the 7... Alright. Cut that bit out. Especially not the 500 people who actually bought this movie. When did Karate Kid come out? Was that the 80s? That feels like an 80s movie. Maybe even 70s. Yep, that comes up real quick. Alright, Karate Kid. Yeah. Hit the nail right on the head there, actually. 1984. There was also that really, really good remake in 2010. I'm dead serious there. The 2010 remake of Karate Kid was fucking phenomenal. Like, that is actually an extremely good movie. I liked it. It wasn't perfect, but it, held up. Let me see here. That's part 2. Nobody liked it. Alright, the first one... June 22nd, 1984. Alright. Apparently they're gonna do a sequel to the 2010 movie. That might be kind of hard. See, the thing about the Karate Kid is that it has to be a kid, and you just put an 11-year gap with... That's not good. What do you mean, the one with, yeah, the one with, okay, fuck, that was Jackie Chan. Yeah, the one with Jackie Chan. It was actually a pretty good movie. I liked it. It only has a 6.2 on IMDb, but it was good. It was good. It holds up. It got a pass from me. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. I liked it. Like, one of the main things with that movie is at least they, like, explained the reasoning behind the wax on, wax off trope. Only in this case, he was hanging a jacket up again and again and again. forget why I saw that movie. All right, what are we doing here? Still ranting about Karate Kid. That was Jaden Smith? Oh, crap. The son of Will Smith, who, by the way, Will Smith is, for whatever reason, just an insanely good-looking actor. Like, oh my god! How old is Will Smith? He's got to be getting up there at least a little bit. He's 52, and, like, fucking... It looks incredible! Like, come on! All right. 100 people who actually bought this movie. I've been down this road 500 million times. Let's go down this road again, guys. Oh, what fun. I don't even think this joke is going to hit with parents because chances are they've zoned out by this point of the movie or they've left the room. Believe me, nobody is going to understand your adult jokes. That I'm still taking flack from the goddamn Food Fight review and the British national anthem. Oh boy, let's see the next scene. Oh boy, it's 2 days to the 7th annual Fun in the Sun showcase. Even though it's 1 billion degrees outside because California is in a perpetual state of heat wave. It's the next scene. Oh boy, it's 2 days to the Fun in the Sun bullshit, and
I only had 8 hours sleep left.
I lost my train of thought. And oh boy, it's 2 more days to the Fun in the Sun bullshit. It's so exciting. Can't wait to have fun in the sun, despite the fact that California is hot and in a perpetual state of heat wave, and it's garbage, and it's hot all the time. It's hot, okay? It's fucking hot, and I fucking hate it. Alright, so what's this bullshit?
This is called weave walking.
Okay, first of all... No, it's fucking not! Let me see here.
Must be nice.
No, okay, this is the only line he has. So immediately I have to go back into it.
Note the poles. The goal here is to navigate the obstacle course without knocking them down.
All right. Meta, nobody cares that you're from Texas. Could be worse. Could be from Florida. Now that's a state where I do care. All right. Yeah, okay, no, it's fucking not. This is called a slalom.
Without knocking.
And the fact that you don't know what it's actually called makes me... This is every day, folks. And the fact that you don't know what that's called makes me seriously doubt your qualifications as a pet trainer. What's the next, scene? Here, we could cross this one off. We just did that. Okay, it's the diner scene. Alright. The diner scene is... Where is that exactly, just so I know? We're still... Weave walking. There's that, then there's that, then there... Yeah, okay, they're, Oh, wow, okay. The diner scene isn't actually for... Oh, no, wait, there it is. There's the diner scene. I think it's immediately after they drill... Yeah, it's immediately after they drill 1,000 holes in the wall. Interesting, the robbers actually get 2 back-to-back scenes. This rarely happens. They usually get, like, back-to-back scenes, towards the end of the movie, because then it's more about them, because they have a heist in progress, but... Right now we're in the idiot phase. Alright, where was a pet trainer? Also, this is supposed to be an obedience school? All we've done is a bunch of obstacles. How exactly does this help to train obedience in any way? Alright, I think we can shotgun this scene. Yeah, do that. Alright. Tiny dog. Okay, I accidentally cut to a bit where George falls over. That is, admittedly not a great sign. Cut it there. Alright. I'm gonna have to do the voice bits and then edit this together. Let me just check on the Discord server really quick. Yes. Okay. Yeah, just check it. Alright. So, all the other dogs do the weave walking, and then it's Zeus's turn, and George fucks it up for everybody. And then it's Zeus's... Alright, yeah, that's perfect. And then it's Zeus's turn, and George maybe, cut to, I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Do this. Fucks it up for everybody. Please tell me there's a bit where, Murray is yelling at...
Stop! Watching you is so painful. I think I'll rub my eyes with a scouring pad to ease the pain. You know.
Perfect. I'll take it. Is this it?
I think I'll rub my...
No, is this right?
Watching you is...
Yes, okay. I need, I need... That'll do. Okay. We got a good... Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let me just, flip through the sad songs real quick. Still flipping. None of these are particularly sad. Let's try those. Alright, we got either this one. Oh, wow, that's really long. We got either this one. Yeah. Alright, I got this. Video effects, black and white, default. We go full black and white on that. Let's get a slow zoom on his face. Now I need text. I need paint.net, please. Actually, you know what? Skip the paint.net because the other one is probably going to be more reliable. Yeah, here we go. I need a font. Will this work? Hang on. Let me see it. No, bigger. Yeah, no, this will not work. I picked out a font called Rapscallion, and it did not work. That is a font that looks like a train. This will work. This font will work. Okay. All right. Maybe we give that a black outline, yeah? Just make it a bit easier to read. Pro tip, guys. White text with a black outline will stand out against everything. Give that like a 1 second fade. Alright, so... all caps. Now we get the second one going. We have 2 bits of text here. Once again, the outline. No, it's okay. Lag my machine. Take your time. And now we're gonna move that down. And it's also going to have a 1-second fade. Oh, God! I just thought of a really good joke. Okay, yeah. We're gonna... Which one am I, which one am I, yeah, okay, get the video downloader ready. Just make sure this one doesn't have, like any fucking ear rape or something. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, this will work. Oh God, we are funny today. All right, so this is like, we are not gonna use that whole song, but I'm just gonna make sure we get the timing right on this.
Watching you is so painful. I think I'll rub my eyes with a scouring pad to ease the pain.
You know what, Vernon?
That's good. That's good. That's good timing. Every moment this man lives is agony. Is he saying anything important?
This whole thing's so silly anyway. Having dogs zigzagging out of here. Zeus is a very intelligent canine.
Couldn't have said it better.
Let's skip to the next shot here. Yeah. Right around here is good. Right around here is good. Okay. Starting now to realize that George's life is just an infomercial. Like, but not like the good part of the infomercial where they're actually trying to sell you something. I mean the people at the beginning whose life is falling apart around them without the product they're trying to sell. Just people who are completely fucking hopeless. Okay, I can make that way shorter. Hang on. Starting now to realize that George's life is just like the beginning part of an infomercial where their lives are just falling apart around them. Alright, this is not technically an infomercial, but I think it'll get my point across all the same. Have you guys seen this video? This is... This one's kind of fucked. I think it was a real commercial. Ow.
Kids, they're bundles of energy, but they need the right snacks to keep them going. That's why I give my kids Fruity Bars. They're full with...
Jesus. So it's like, starting now to realize that George's life is just like the beginning part of an infomercial where their lives are just falling apart around them.
That's why I give my kids Freddy Bars. The fool.
Can we make it loud? Hang on. Around them.
That's why I give my kids Freddy Bars. The fool.
Oh, God. This is gonna be great. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hey, it's the Robber Dudes. Okay, finally. We're getting somewhere. Finally. Okay, here we go. Yeah, right around there. Just trying to skip their really bad scene transition. There we go. So after that shit show, the B-plot shows up, and we're finally gonna start drilling holes in the wall to try to... I forgot what they're doing down there. So finally, after that shit show, the B-plot shows up, and we're finally gonna start drilling holes in the wall to steal the diamond. Which, by the way, that's what they're doing in this movie. They're just stealing a diamond. Finally gonna start... Alright, yeah, that's good. We can cut it there. Oh, there's like a whole nother fucking scene of the... Alright. Think she's dead? That was a commercial, going against, I think it was high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, it was, Okay, the video we grabbed was, wait. What res is that? This one is this one goes up to, okay, actually, I'm gonna swap that video out for this one. Because the one we got is in 360p, this one's at least in 480. I think this one's quiet. I think this one might be quieter, though. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's how that commercial actually ends.
Pretty Buzz. The fool.
That was a real commercial, ladies and gentlemen. This is the,
That's why I...
Yep, that's good. Now we have to cut that, somewhere.
That's why I give my kids Freddy Buzz. The fool.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was a PSA on high fructose corn syrup. What the fuck does that have to do with high fructose corn syrup? All right, let me see here. All right. But of course, just like everything that happens when Stewie is involved, we have to stretch this process out to as long as possible. Often falling flat on their faces. I have no idea what they're talking about, by the way. And then there's this dumb scene with George in a punching bag, even though I don't know what purpose a punching bag has in a dog obedience school, but okay, it's here. There's only one problem with their plan here, though. These guys are idiots, and they dug into the, wrong basement.
What do you mean?
And the scene ends with them... Alright, that wasn't nearly long enough. Hang on. That'll have to do. And the scene ends with them having dug 57 goddamn holes, and they finally realize that they need Ted because he's the only fucking person who knows what he's doing.
Third helping of pancakes.
I think better when I eat.
Of course he does. Because the... Hey guys, let's keep the food jokes coming because that's hilarious. Fat people are funny. I want that. Hang on.
Third helping of pancakes.
I think better when I eat.
All right, hang on. I need this scene. I'm trying out this new thing. It's called serious humor.
Stu, you gotta be kidding me. That's your third.
Oh, wow. We haven't had an office shot in a while. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's keep those food jokes rolling in because fat people are hilarious. I lost my train of thought again. Hang on. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's keep those food jokes rolling in because fat people are hilarious. Obesity is not a joke, guys. Millions are affected in this country every year. All right, now where's that dumb scene?
I got it. Let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
We take a van, we drive it to the back of the place, right?
Does it go over to the, no, hang on. Here's good.
Back of the place, right? Boom.
There we go.
Back of the place, right? Boom.
He drew that in crayon?
We could probably put like a bit of a delay on that, actually. Yeah, here we go.
He drew that in crayon?
I made the same joke on the old Tumblr, and mine was funnier. How long is this anyway? Long enough for me to get frustrated with it. Oh my god. That's 1:20. Okay. And I already got a really good joke planned out, but I'm gonna grab food real quick. I'm gonna try bell pepper for the first time in my life. Everybody ready? Here we go. That's actually really fucking good. You know, you'd think because they're peppers, they're spicy, but not really. They're kind of mild. Alright, you ready for some interesting editing? Let me just see the whole thing. Why are they carrying him? Seriously, why are they carrying him? Okay. What follows is, shit. What follows is them imagining breaking into a police station, which is definitely a good idea, by the way. Stewie doing a Vulcan nerve pinch on a guy. Hang on, I'm not done. Them getting Ted out of jail, carrying him out to the van despite the fact that he could probably walk, and then, in their wildest fantasy, they still get caught. Alright, now we gotta edit that together. Is them imagining breaking into a police station, which is definitely a good idea, by the way. Trying to get bits of the diner. Yeah, that'll do. Them getting Ted... Alright, good. Them getting Ted out of jail... we might need... Yeah, there we go. This actor, by the way, what is his name? Dean Cain playing Ted here. Aggressive Republican. Just flamboyant Republican. It's like, you remember that bit? I think it was last year, or it might have been the year before. It was one of those years. You remember that whole thing about the whistleblower? And then the whistleblower was like, yeah, hey, Trump did a thing, and Trump was like, I did not do that thing. I was a good boy. I had a perfect phone call. I want to know who that whistleblower is. He's a bad person, and I'm going to find that whistleblower. And then Dean Cain here, he comes out and he's like, oh, it's this guy. I know who it is. It's this guy. It wasn't that guy. It was not that guy. He was just being an idiot. You know what the worst part about the Biden presidency is? I can't do an impression of Biden. I can't do it. I don't have one. Like, I had Bernie Sanders ready to go. Like, I had a really good Barack Obama. Sasha, Julio, we're looking for Osama bin Laden. We're gonna find him. We're gonna hunt him down. And we're gonna poke him. And obviously, I have an extremely good Donald Trump. My fellow Americans, I tell you, I was there on the day I saw the smoke at 7-Eleven. When the 7-Eleven towers went down, it was a great national tragedy near and dear to my heart, friends, near and dear. And I had a really good Bernie Sanders just ready to go, like, right when he got into office. My fellow Americans, you should go to the YouTube and look up my inauguration and how I had the mittens. They were made by my near and dear wife. It sounds vaguely like Yogi Bear. Hey, boo-boo, we're gonna get the presidency and then the picnic basket. Like, my Bernie Sanders impression is just my Yogi Bear impression. Hey, Donald Trump, I took your picnic basket. Yeah, I know, Meta. We're slowly moving away from the Trump jokes, and he's trying very, very, very desperately to stay relevant. And it's not really working, is it? There's a long diner scene. Okay, here we go. The cake, guys. The cake. How much time did I just save us? About a minute. Okay. Where's that rain? Now there's a 54% chance of rain. Oh my god. I know it. I knew someone was going to say that. I knew someone was going to do the cake is a lie thing. I knew it. You want to talk about old jokes? Hello? Stand by. I'm eating coconut chicken. That's the actual main reason we've slowed down right now. Which one's older, though? Trump or Portal? Trump. Though Trump was barely relevant before he became president, so Portal. Like, before he started really coming into the public eye around 2015, we knew very little about Trump. not all of us watched Celebrity Apprentice. We didn't know how much of a jackass, rapist, and chronic liar he was. Like, I would argue that the Trump jokes didn't start until 2015. So, yeah, the portal jokes are older. Think about that. Ugh. God damn it, guys. Eat your vegetables. They're fucking delicious. It's not that they're good for you. They are good for you, but eat your vegetables. They're fucking delicious. Here, print that on a shirt. Put that up on the merch store. Eat your vegetables. They're fucking delicious. Ugh. Alright. Which means we have to go to Plan B. I think this is another Karen scene, actually. Yes, actually. She has a lot of lines in this. Cake.
They're doing the hacksaw inside the cake bit.
Portal aged better than Trump? Yeah, that's a given, obviously. Even though I would argue that the Source engine aged about as well as cottage cheese left out in the sun. Because, my God. Like, if you want to talk about the difficulties of the Source engine, let me go make a video on me making comet trails. Which you should also read, because it's totally free. And I don't make any money off of it. I just genuinely enjoy working on it. I think we could go ahead. All right, hang on. Cake. Cake. Meta, the Source engine did not age well, okay? It is referred to by programmers as the Tower of Duct Tape because they kept adding on to it since the 90s. There's Quake code in Half-Life 2. Like Quake 1. Like, literally ask any programmer who worked with the Source engine, and they will all tell you the same thing. It's not a good engine. Alright, hang on. That's probably enough, yeah. Also, I swear that's the same noise those clams make in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I swear. You know, when you're going up and down the beach. I'm slowly easing back into that game. All right. Actually, it's a nail file. This line. Okay. Nail file.
Same difference.
That'll do, yeah. Actually, it's a nail file.
Same difference.
Also, this is the woman from City Hall. She's in on this too now, I guess. Also, that's the woman from City Hall. She's in on this too now, I guess. And it's so funny because Stewie is really bad at cooking cakes. Oh, did I say funny? I meant kill me. You know what? Let's put that in. Let's put that in. Let's put that in. Oh, did I say funny? I meant, kill me. Broke. Hang on. No, don't worry. It'll be super easy. I'm already dead inside. Just got tired of cake. I got tired of cake because Portal, actually, no joke, has one of the most obnoxious fan bases ever. I can no longer mention cake without some douchebag coming out of the rafters going, liar! But you know what's bad about cake, guys? High fructose corn syrup. For those of you who came in late, there was a really funny joke earlier with high fructose corn syrup about how it's bad and you slam your head into tables or some shit like this. Just like that. Alright, so, wait, what the? Oh, God. Oh, no. Alright, we need an extremely miserable joke.
We're gonna take you to Miami, the wildest summer hotspots. The
Ooh,
beaches,
who
the
is this
parties,
guy?
the
I like his
clubs.
style.
I think it... Hang on. Alright. Just give me the whole damn scene.
Mario Lopez and tonight on Extra, we're gonna take you to Miami.
Yeah, okay. Context here. That's Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez is the douchebag voicing the dog. shit. All right. Just let me think. We already did the every moment this man lives is agony bit. I mean, that clip would work, but I don't remember where it is. Shit. I would have to flip through an entire TV series for that joke. Let's try to force feed you cake. No, we're, oh, God. That's such a big opportunity to do a really good joke here. Alright, I got it. Come on, Hunter. Just do it. Just pull the trigger. This could all be over. Just do it. For once in your life, just end it all. And we're gonna put an echo over that. I have that effect pre-put together. Come on, Hunter. Just do it. Just pull the trigger. This could all be over. Just do it. For once in your life, just end it all. Alright, we need, vector folder. For this, we will be using the perplexity vector. That's its name. One of these days when we're doing this gun to his head, trying to pull the trigger, one of these days Karen is just going to come out and be like, suicide is not a joke, Hunter. Millions are affected every... Tens of thousands. Oh, that's going to have to be a lot bigger. Yeah, right around there is good. Maybe smaller. There's good. You know what would really add to this? Hang on. Hey, what's that one song that goes do 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 do? What's that one song? Because we could totally add to this with the slow zoom. Come on, Hunter. Just do it. Just pull the trigger. This could all be over. Just do it for once in your life. Just end it all. Let me see if I have something for this. Hang on. That might be from Wizard of Oz. I don't know. Which Dog Save movie is this? This is Summer. This is the last one. Alright, I got the Fallout ones. This might work. Yeah. But slower, like. Yes. Okay, that will work. And we'll make it a little bit quieter. It's a loop track, so the punchline is he doesn't oh god, no, fuck, no, we made that joke. Hang on. We made that joke in this review. What's it? It's this one.
I'm not going back there. Discussion over.
What? It is 20 goddamn 15. Why do you still have a clapper? Seriously, 2003 is over. We have technology now.
How are you even holding that?
It's easier if you don't think about it. Hey, he's gonna whip out a cell phone right there, by the way. How are you even holding that? Wait, what? She's just off camera right now, like looking at this, like, how is he gonna pull the trigger on that? On that Beretta M9. Come on, Hunter. Just do it. Just pull the trigger. This could all be over. Just do it for once in your life. Just end it all.
We're also going to show you how to dress like the
George,
stars in which A-listers
what are you
see
doing?
inside the not
Watching TV.
Okay. Okay, we're doing this, because right now it is going non-stop with this shit. Oh, what, that heartbeat's too quiet? Come on, Hunter. Just do it. Just pull the trigger. This could all be over. Just do it for once in your life. Just end it all.
George, what are you doing?
Watching TV.
Oh, wait. This scene might actually be important. One second.
I mean, what is going on here? Are you giving yourself a manicure?
Of course not. If you're referring to my hand, I think I fractured my pinky.
Okay, George.
Really?
I think it's time that we discuss the fact that this whole obedience school thing just isn't working out.
That scene is important. Karen has lines for that scene. Which leaves us, All this. And maybe some office shots. I'm also gonna need that, where is it? It's in the music folder. I know that much, and I know what it's called, so I could just do a search. I need this song. Yep, just have that on standby. Okay. I see what's going on here now. It's just non-stop with this movie right now. You don't stop. It doesn't stop. This is the third scene in a row where the joke is, I have had it. I don't know how much longer I can keep it up, and the next scene has a lot of yelling. I see what's going on here. The movie's desperate. It doesn't stop. It doesn't know when to quit. It wants me to give up. It is actively trying to get me to quit. Oh, I'm having a breakdown right now. I just can't figure out how to make it sound convincing. Fuck. Okay, yeah. I see what's going on here. The movie is actively trying to get me to give up right now. It's the Mario Lopez, it's the George is an idiot, it's the just everything. Everything about this scene. Try going nuts. I could do the table throw, but that's... I don't know where the sound effect is. I still don't know where that is. It's Mario Lopez doing Mario Lopez shit on TV. George is actively being an idiot. How can this possibly get any worse? No, don't delete that. That was good. I'm gonna keep that. It leads, like, right into the next scene.
I think it's time that we discuss the fact that this whole obedience school thing just isn't working out. Zeus hasn't learned a thing.
Oh, no, wait. No. That was the line I need.
Isn't working out.
Context. She's been right up there with this whole obedience school thing up until now. And all of a sudden, mood swing, she's totally against it. I'm gonna pull out an oldie for this one. An old clip that we've used in the past. If this ever loads. Yeah, here it is. Is this HD? Yeah, 720p, I'll take it. It's downloading. Okay, good. The folder is... There it is, okay. It's like a 2-second clip. It's really tiny. There we go.
Oh, come on!
Louder. Like 7.7 decibels louder.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, that'll work. It's Karen who actually has the first line in this scene, so, just make sure I got the script open. Okay. Oh, we gotta cross out scene 9, actually. Cause that's the one we did already. I think this is the first part of the review where Karen, like, actually gets angry. Like, legit angry. Which is good, because now they're both angry.
Oh, now she's against the school. Now she's against the school.
That's a mood swing and a half, isn't it? I think the line's screwed up there, because it kind of snap cut there, and that usually breaks it. That's a mood swing and a half, is it? Did break, oh boy.
She's against the school.
That's a mood swing and a half, isn't it? That was a voice crack. That was a bad one. I'm not taking it out. Everybody's angry now. And a half, isn't it?
Writers apparently have a short attention span, but what do you expect from the guy who wrote Jersey Shore Shark Attack?
Make that louder. We'll bring that down to the 7.7. How loud is that? Dit!
Writers apparently have a short attention span, but what do you expect from the guy who wrote Jersey Shore Shark Attack?
That'll work. That's loud enough.
Expect from the guy who wrote Jersey Shore Shark Attack.
And a whole load of crap Hallmark Christmas movies! Hey guys, I'm thinking the holiday review is gonna be one of those Hallmark Channel movies. What do you guys think? They air like 70 of them a year. I could pick any of them. 9 times out of 10, they are bad. What do you guys think? Yes. Yeah. That's what I thought. All right.
I feel like throwing something. Is that normal?
There's a sledgehammer and a wrecked car out back. See you in a minute. All right, we need the office over all of this. We ran out of office. That's a long scene right there. Ah, crap. I need, Did we do it at the end of the last movie? Hang on. I have the folder around here somewhere. Oh, crap. I don't think we did. Oh, no. Oh, no. We didn't do it at the end of the last review. Probably because he wasn't in that one. Combine Harvester? What do you mean, Combine Harvester? Hang on. I need my entire list of videos. Let's see. Content. Hey, guys. Dungeons and Dorkheads, a Dia campaign kicks off this Friday. You should watch that. That's, midnight premiere. Midnight premiere. That's not why I'm on this page, though. Dog who saved shit. I think Holidays has one. One sec. There's a clip that we need for the thing. And we usually do it at the very end. All right. Skip ahead a little bit. We did. All right. I need this entire video downloaded. But that can download in the background, so that's totally fine. Suddenly, without warning, the C-plot comes in. Let me redo that. I had that line half-baked. Suddenly, without warning, the C-plot rears its ugly face, where the kids, or at least the girl, is worried about the dog being sent back to the pound. This side plot is utterly meaningless because they're not gonna send the fucking dog back to the pound. We already had 5 movies. Good lord. All right, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And did they crash that again? No. Okay, you... Also, you really gotta stop crashing this RC helicopter. I think the budget could only afford one.
I'm hearing a bunch.
Because they're poor. All right. Later that evening, Zeus, once again, breaks out of the house to meet up with the maintenance man, and we get ready for another night of training? With a question mark. Let me redo that. Training? Yeah. Training? By the way, that's training with a question mark, not training. All right. Where Zeus has to go through the tunnel to chase off an actual live rat. Okay, I know we're just trying to train the whole tunnel part of this equation, but is the actual live disease-carrying rat necessary to this whole plan? We could get the bark in there, too, just to round it out. Plan? Yeah. Oh, then I guess that scene is over. I'm so glad we had that scene.
Yeah, chasing squirrels all day? Come on. More like a rat.
Ready to go?
What do you mean?
Coming with you.
No, you're not.
Why not? It's just an obedience school. I just want to scope it out.
No. Did you put him up to this?
But no, he just said he's genuinely interested.
Hey, look, guys, the baby is real. Remember the baby subplot from the last two movies?
I think I left something upstairs.
Zeus, where you going? Come on, buddy, you can't play hooky. Go get him, will you? Don't give me the eyeballs, okay? I have a bad hernia.
Jesus, George, you have more issue. Oh my God, yeah, no, we're using that. We're using that. We're using that.
Don't give me the eyeballs, okay? I have a bad hernia.
Cut it there. Good.
Ben, you and Zeus wait in the car. I'll be 5 minutes. Hey, Eve. How are you, girl?
Wait, is this the grandmother's house?
What's up,
Yeah,
guys?
it's the grandmother's house. Why did we come here? Wait.
Look at this. Yeah, see.
This is amazing.
I told Grandma I'd bring some cool stuff over from when I was in the Fireflies.
Oh, nice.
Wow, look at this backpack. I can use this on my hiking trip. Can we set this tent up in the backyard?
Why not?
Hey, Feather, it's go perfect with my uniform.
Yes.
Hey, guys, why don't you go see
Yes, the grandmother scene from the subplot.
I love them, really. They're no problem at all.
Add about 10 more of that, and 10 more subs.
This is just a little poison ivy. I'll be fine. The doctor.
Oh, good, the poison ivy. Sub. You know, just put 1,000 subs on that one.
You want to do the palm strike thing, don't you?
Oh, God. We were watching too long. We skipped over to fucking Karen's lines.
The most grueling thing I've ever done. I mean, I come home, I'm tired, I'm bruised.
Okay, but
can we cut this here and just, yeah, call that good? All right, yeah, seesaw. All right, now where did I leave off? I'm so glad we had that scene. It's great. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's wonderful. Thank you for wasting 2 more minutes of my precious life. What movie is this? This is The Dog Who Saved Summer. The 6th movie in The Dog Who Saved Sixology. Speaking of wasting my precious time on this planet, we have this incredibly important stairway scene. Where the son has decided to go with George, and Glinda is off to do, I don't know, something or some shit. Hang on, I could do that better. Where their son, whose name I definitely remember, is decided to... Where their son, whose name I definitely remember, is going to obedience school with George, and Glinda is off to do, I don't know, pottery or some shit.
Don't give me the eyeballs, okay? I have a bad hernia.
Yeah, that's great. You broke your fucking finger, you fall down a lot, I think you got sunburned, now you got a hernia. You know what, George? You have more issues than a newsstand, and I'm, like, actually now legitimately concerned about your health. Yes, they kept the tradition of changing the child actors for every movie. They wanted young kids. Frankly, I thought they were pushing it with the first movie. Which is odd, because they switched to younger kids for every other movie in the franchise. Because, I don't know, I guess Ginger Kid has fucking Benjamin Button's disease or some shit. Oh, God. What was the beginning of this? Hang on. Speaking of wasting my precious time on this planet, we have... Speaking of wasting my precious time on this planet, see, I did the same joke twice. We stopped by the grandmother's house and accomplished absolutely nothing. Oh, but it's so important, because now their grandmother knows all about George's never-ending misery. She is now very aware of this. I am so glad we came here! Alright, what are we doing here? Hang on,
Today you brought some help with you. Maybe he can teach you some pointers, yes? The final lesson is walking the teeter-totter.
What the fuck does this have to do with dog obedience? Alright, hang on.
The teeter-totter is...
Okay, he talks too fucking slow.
The final lesson is walking the teeter-totter.
I say my sentences in multiple different segments. I just had this really funny idea to put some CGI flames back here because it's California. It's 2015. It was on fire that year. I already checked. Just making fun of the fact that California bursts into flames every fucking year. Where's the bit where he gets angry? Hang on. I think it's... Hang on. Yeah, there it is. Alright, that bit's coming up. How's that download? Oh, it's done. Good. "57 dead brain cells later, we're finally back at this obedience school, and... really? I think I need to reboot this. It's doing the thing, guys. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna reboot XSplit. Put this up in the meantime. I'm not actually leaving, we're just rebooting XSplit. Because it's being kind of laggy. Just a little bit. It helps. It'll help. All right, it's loading back up. Oh, Meta, it's not gonna take very long. See, it's already done. Okay, here we go. No! Fuck! That is not the correct window. That is major spoilers for Dungeons and Dorkheads right there. There can be no spoilers. That would not be profitable for anyone. Buy our new Dungeons and Dorkheads t-shirts. The store is down below. All right. Let's get back in here. Let's get back in here. There it goes. Okay. 57 dead brain cells later, we're finally... Oh, good. That one fucked up, too. I'm gonna have to re-listen to this whole fucking thing. 57 dead brain cells later, we cut over to the obedience... Really? Alright, is this working now? 57 dead brain cells later, we cut over to the obedience... Really? There's that fucking bug again. There's this tiny bug. I have no idea what it is, but it flies in front of my monitor. I don't know where he is. I can only see him when he flies in front of the... I try to hit him. He's been in here for a few days. Wait, there's the little fucker. I'm tempted to get the swatter.
The final lesson is walking the teeter-totter.
What do you call those, dog obstacle courses? Those big dog agility competitions. Westminster. Or the... let's go with, Westminster. Okay, I asked before, and I won't... Okay, I asked before, and now I will ask again. What do any of these have to do with obedience training? I thought this was an obedience training school. We're not training for Westminster. Zeus, despite having at least a few months worth of police dog training, completely fucks this up, which means it's time for George to make an ass out of himself. Alright, now let's see if he actually makes an ass out of himself. Yep. Yep, right on cue. Alright. There's good. Completely fucks this up, which... Alright.
Hey, George, you're pulling too hard.
You know, Bannister, I regret ever giving you a seat in my class. My class.
Alright, yeah, get Murray here being an aggressive asshole for no reason.
You know, Bannister, I regret ever giving you a seat in my class. That seat should have gone...
Alright, we can lower the volume here, too. I accidentally raised it back up. There we go. How much of this is left? Good God. About 31 minutes. How much of that is credits, though? Okay, this is one of those fucking movies where they had bloopers. I think that's the end because they do the fucking circle. So that's about that much. That didn't cut out that much. That's about 26 minutes worth of movie left. I don't know, if we push hard for the rest of the night, and then I make at least some effort tomorrow, I might be able to knock this out this week, which is good because I'm gonna be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and maybe even Sunday. Yeah, that's like, that'll teach him for asking for Tuesday off, even though he actually needs that day. That'll teach you, you stupid ass. All right,
You know, Bannister, I regret ever giving you a seat in my class. That seat should have gone to a more worthy student.
All right, I got this. Yes, I see. This is the tell them they're worthless approach to teaching. Can you imagine if kids in school learn this way? I think George gets, like, actually angry here.
And you. A guppy would have benefited more from my instruction.
Yeah, that's right, Zeus. You're a
Oh, shut up. Every time one of the other dogs talks in this movie, I die a little inside.
Listen here, puppy Rambo. I got news for you. You can push me around. You can...
All right. He's doing a monologue.
Puppy Rambo. I got news for you. You can push me around. You can mock me. You can make me jog until I puke. But don't ever, ever, ever de-animalize my dog. Yeah.
All right. That's good. I think we just cut off a minute from that 26 we have left, by the way. And well, like a couple seconds. Blah. Okay, next scene. I swear to... Did I get him? There's a fucking bug in here, really tiny one. All right. And that is the angriest I've ever seen him. He's a pathetic actor, by the way. In fact, I'm going to redo that line. And I do believe that is the angriest I've ever seen him. The Karen lines are way the fuck over here. All right, here we go.
You want to do the palm strike thing, don't you?
I really do. All right, get the timing down on this.
Yeah.
I really do. Yes. This will work. All right, now bring in the entirety of Hunter Reviews The Dog Who Saved the Holidays. Because way, way back, all the way at the end of the review, beyond the credits, beyond the outro logo, I left you guys a little Easter egg. And that is the one clip that I need. That is the only clip I need. That is the only one. It is the only one I want. This could go faster. 43, 42. Those are the Karen ones. Okay, put it here because I can't move it forward now for some reason. There we go. Okay.
Dog.
And I do believe that is the angriest I've ever seen him.
You want to do the palm strike thing, don't you?
I really do. I think they make a bet here at this point, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Georgie, you tell him.
Let me tell you something. Zeus has more talent in his hind than your little wolf dog does.
All right, hang on. My God, he's still going. Shut up.
Name the place.
Tomorrow's showcase.
Well, that's not fair. Apollo's not even a student.
You got it.
You're going to be seriously embarrassed.
Yeah, we'll see who's embarrassed.
Yeah.
All right, I have no idea what they're doing.
Prove it.
Let's not.
I don't think they wagered anything. It's just like, I'll show you. This is like arguing who.
I don't know.
I'll be honest, Zeus. I thought you were the dumbest one in this class. Apparently, I was wrong.
You just wait until tomorrow. He can't even go on the
Uh.
teeter-totter.
Okay, mongrel. I'll play your little game. But when I beat you, that collar is mine. And this time, I'll tear it to smithereens.
Oh, I care so little. So the two of them make a bet as to who is going to perform better at the Fun in the Sun festival that they're having, even though the adults don't actually wager anything. It's like listening to two kids argue over who the best Ninja Turtle is. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember where I heard that joke.
I thought you
Is that an NC joke? I might have to cut that out. The two dogs, however, do make a bet, and this time,
smithereens.
Fuck, what was it? Apollo, yes. The two dogs, however, do make a bet, and Apollo says when Zeus loses, he's going to destroy his collar this time. And I don't think I've ever cared about something so little in my entire life.
Okay, Zeus.
What's the next fucking Karen scene? Okay. The next Karen scene is contingent on when is the next robber scene. Let me fast forward a little bit here. And then there's the mildly racist maintenance man. Mildly racist. Some scene at night. And he breaks out of the house again. There's a training montage. Really? Where are the two robbers? Oh my god. This is the longest we've gone without seeing the damn robbers. And there's the grandmother again for absolutely no reason. Some helicopter. Oh my god, it's still going. There they are! Oh my god! That is probably the longest it's taken for those fuckers to... They haven't had a scene in a long time, guys. Where are we at? 25, 26. Oh my god. This movie is so slow! How do I know? We need this. Alright, cut it there. We could really put, that Karen scene anywhere we want. I should not have closed that tab. I'm just making sure I got this, the names on this right. Okay. Just making sure I had the names on that right. All right. And so Zeus runs away again and heads off to Mr. Miyagi.
Come on. That's right.
I could do better than that. Hang on. And so Zeus runs away again and heads on over to Mr. Miyagi for more training because now apparently his collar is at stake, even though I care very little. We don't actually accomplish much in this scene. Oh, but hey, at least Zeus learned how to recycle. Which is something that we should all learn. Because climate change is not a joke, people. Millions are affected every year. Myself included. It's too damn hot. Is he drinking sake? He might be. That might be a sake cup, actually. That might indeed be a little sake thing. Let me redo that last line. Because climate change is not a joke, people. Millions are affected every year, including myself. Oh my god, it's way too hot. Is my ear doing the thing? Yes. Yes, it is. Motherfucker. I want to start a new political party. What do you guys think? It's not like we're running for president or anything, but we'd try to push for legislation. You know what I mean? I know what we're gonna try to push for. I know what the political party's gonna be called. I want it to be called the Summer is Too Damn Hot Party. The people that I represent will push for greener legislation so that we could stop with the fucking heat record index that we break every goddamn year. If you're Fox News, they hate Captain Planet. It's Captain Planet. You got me thinking of something completely different, by the way. Let's see the next scene here. Later that night, the inner monologuing dog and the criminally insane George are trying to train?
Come here.
Okay, the first part was good, but the second part was bad. Cut to later that night where the inner monologuing dog and the criminally insane man are trying to train even though they are catastrophically unprepared for this little fun in the sun get-together thing. Oh. Holy shit. Tomorrow is July 13th. Do you know what is crazy about that day? That's the Matt's Mind birthday. I mean, it's Matt's birthday. Like, the character, that is his birthday. No, seriously, look it up. Lone Wanderer, birthday, July 13th. I just got a notification on it. I get a notification on Matt's birthday every year. I need a Q-tip. Give me a sec. Alright. It didn't work. My ear is still doing the thing. So every time I talk, it does this popping noise. I don't know how to fix that. Normally, I just stop talking for a while, but... Hello, we're in the middle of video production. Hi, I'm Hunter. I talk a lot in these videos.
D-Vat, all right? I'm really sorry about bringing you in on this whole Vernon thing. Just for a silly little bet. You're more important than that.
Believe me, this obedience school has been hard on the both of us.
And by the way, don't ever listen to anything that jerk says. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it tomorrow, and I know you're gonna try your hardest.
Thanks, Georgie. You know I won't let you down.
Here's the thing, buddy. You're not a normal dog.
No, you're not a normal dog. You
got
talk to
great
yourself
genes. And most of all,
on an extremely regular basis.
what do you say we call it a night?
Poor Georgie. It's not his fault I can't balance on a teeter-totter or crawl through a tunnel. I can't let him down tomorrow.
No, it's
And I'm
entirely your
just
fault.
the person that can help me.
And then he breaks out of the house again!
D-Vat, all right? I'm really sorry about bringing you in on this whole Vernon
cut
thing.
that beginning
Just for a
bit.
silly little bet. You're more important than that.
Believe me, this'll...
Captain Planet. I'm still thinking about that. Anyway. Yes, I believe it's very apparent now that Zeus is catastrophically unprepared for this. You know, this dog that is smart enough to break out of the house on a regular basis, sneak off to the mall to talk to the stereotypical maintenance person. Possibly mildly racist stereotype maintenance person. When suddenly, without warning, Zeus is like, wait, I've been training this whole fucking time. Fucking time. That doesn't stop them from editing together a dumb montage, though, where they just train more, I guess. Alright. Alright, we cut to the montage. We'll cut a whole bunch out of this. Here we go. Yeah, that's great. Jump over some boxes. Wait, are they, like, actually... Hang on. Yeah, they're, like, actually... Okay. Seriously, no dumb kids. None of the dumb kids who bought this movie ever watched Karate Kid. All right. Show me the movie.
This is steep.
You know, just in case it wasn't obvious enough that we are You know, just in case it wasn't obvious enough that we're making a dog ripoff of Karate Kid. We can do that Karen scene here. Where are the lines? Motherfucker. This one. Oh, wait. That. What scene are we on? It's 2 to 11. We need. Here we go. 12. Is this it?
What the hell is this music?
I think this is it.
Hey, you notice we haven't seen the robber guys lately, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay. Cut it there. Bring it over. Of Karate Kid.
Hey, you notice we haven't seen the robber guys lately, right? Seen the robber guys lately, right?
You know, I did. Are they playing bullshit copyright-free music over this?
I've got the pedal to the metal.
Come on, you can do better than that.
They might be. Hang on.
There. Up, down. Up. Come on, up, down.
Tunnel. Yeah. Whoa. Very good.
That's good. All right. Yeah, I just needed an idea of what I'm working with here.
Up, down. Up.
We got another one here. Get rid of that. Oh, wait, did I? Okay, Control Z. Just move it up a bit. Oh my god. Hey guys, I don't know what's wrong with my ear, so I'm gonna look up some symptoms on the internet, and one of those symptoms is probably gonna be cancer. It's always cancer. Yeah, no, this doesn't even tell you how to fix it. I'm not gonna die from a fucking ear-popping noise. It's just every time I talk, it drives me fucking crazy. It eventually goes away on its own, but that takes a while. And if I keep talking, it doesn't go away. And the worst part is, I kinda wanna finish this. According to this, that's 5 minutes. I'm not... Okay, I'm 1,000% sure oh, wait. Oh, there's the rest of it. Okay. I was like, there's not 5 minutes left in the movie. No fucking way. It's about 20 minutes, 38 seconds. There's not 5 minutes left in the movie. We need the entire third act. All right.
What the hell is this music?
What the hell is this crap in my ears? Perfectly complimenting the problem I'm having right now.
What the hell is this music?
Standard issue copyright free garbage. Alright, I think I think I got something for this, actually. There was a skit forever ago on Robot Chicken for the Libertarian Party and how they could never get licensed music for anything. And I want one particular piece of music from that skit. It's like, we are the victors of the globe. There are a bunch of gems in there, actually. There was another one. It's like, well, I guess all we, the Libertarian Party, are is dust in the... I mean, airborne mini-dirt. All of us is airborne mini-dirt. Airborne mini-dirt, everybody. Alright. Where the fuck is it? I think this is it.
White House!
Yeah. It's the we are the victors of the globe. It's right there, I think. We are the victors of the... Yeah, this'll work. So let's put this under the movie. This is a joke. We are the victors of the globe, and we'll continue doing stuff. That's good. That's where that bit ends, anyway. After that, it goes over to we are a close-knit group. Co-workers and acquaintances. That's good. I've been looking for an excuse to use this joke. black out the video part and see if we can make the, make this a little bit louder.
We are the victors of the globe, and we'll continue doing stuff.
That'll work. We'll continue doing stuff. It's great. It's great. All right. Okay. I'm at a level with you guys. I don't know if we're going to get 5 of these reviews out this year. I know I said I'd do 10 this year, and then I said I'll do 5 this year and then 5 next year, but there's like a lot of other videos I want to work on. Yeah, I think we should branch out. Shouldn't just be completely anchored to the whole movie review genre. I want to make Star Horse. I want to make more than one Star Horse, actually. I want to do a trilogy. And I haven't told anyone that. That's coming out now. All right. Do we really need to have the scene in where Blinda and a bunch of asshole kids get in the car? Yeah, no, let's skip that. I need to see something. Keep going, keep walking, you fat fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm the face of the franchise. I can be mean. And the very next day, it's time for the Fun in the Sun Festival. You know, oh, sorry, it's a showcase. All right, I have this really good joke here. And the very next day, it's time for this whole Fun in the Sun showcase bullshit. Yeah, how long do you think they sat around the old idea table coming up with that name? We can cut that, and the scene goes on for about an eternity. 4 fucking minutes we have to sit here. There's some phone call with the grandmother for absolutely no reason. Everyone in town is at this thing. Even Carmen Sandiego knockoff, apparently. Yeah, everyone's wondering where the hell is Carmen Sandiego? Bam, there she is.
Give Riley a kiss.
Oh my god. Stop talking about the C plot! Really, though, there's only about maybe 20 people at most here. Because the set isn't actually that big. You seriously think we have money to pay this many extras? No, we're gonna go with that. But in actuality, there's only about maybe 20 people here. Seriously, you think we have the money to pay like 100 extras for the audience? Hey, you guys remember that scene in the Rise of Skywalker where Chewbacca gets captured off camera? Yeah, just remember I said that for a scene that's coming up here. Move these over. Yeah, just remember I said that. All right. Ah! Fuck, that was a loud one. It's the damn popping. More like Z-plot. No, this movie only has a few things going on. There's the stupid dog care thing. There's the feud between Linda and Carmen Sandiego. And there's the robbers. The robbers are the B plot. The feud between Carmen Sandiego is the C plot. The C plot is infinitely non-important. So we finally do this dog obstacle course competition, and it is just as underwhelming as they made it out to be through this whole movie. I could say that faster. Also, this scene sucks. Here we go. Finally, after about an attorney and getting our B's and C plot out of the way, we finally get to do this dog competition, which is as underwhelming as you probably think it is. Maybe even worse than that, actually. All right, yeah, here we go. But Zeus totally nails it with the help of our knockoff Mr. Miyagi over in the corner. Who even is that? Alright, first, this knockoff Mr. Miyagi has a name. It's Mr. Lee, played by James Hong. I might be mispronouncing that just a little bit. It's H-O-N-G. But, you know, oh, motherfucker. This guy was actually in, a few things. Shit. Wait a minute. Okay, he was... When I say a few things, he was actually in a lot of stuff. He was in a lot of stuff, Jesus Christ. Okay. We need to do a bit on the, maintenance guy. You know, it's actually really depressing with that maintenance guy that his career has been reduced to this. Because he was actually in a lot of stuff prior to this. Let me just check the script here. Oh, I have to cross these two out. Okay. When out of nowhere, breaking from their mysterious acts... fuck. When suddenly, out of nowhere, the mysterious absence of the three robbers suddenly... When suddenly, out of nowhere, the mysterious absence of the three robbers comes to an end, and our knockoff Mr. Miyagi sees them going in to the dog obedience school, even though that wasn't actually a problem before, so I don't know why it's a problem now. Alright, just let the scene play out. Let me see what I'm working with.
Alright, give me the survey.
You know what? This is enough.
Alright, give me the survey.
Yeah, that's enough. That's fine.
Ah, I see Ted broke out of jail off camera.
All right.
Broke out of jail off camera.
Maybe if they didn't waste time doing other pointless shit, we could have filmed that. Right about there-ish is fine.
You seriously think they have the budget for that?
The fat. Damn it, I had this whole other joke going, but I'm too damn proud of you to be mad at you. Where'd the rest of the movie go? There it is. All right, wait, hold on. I'm just checking something. Which comes first, the garbage laser scene or the, It's around the same time-ish. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so there's that scene. Could have been a good casting choice for Mulan in the remake of the original movie. The remake of the original movie? You mean the live-action knockoff that Disney decided to make? It's not a remake, it's a live-action knockoff of their own movie. Brilliant. There's a couple of loose frames there, but we can ignore it. There's the dumb laser scene, and then... And then Zeus kills the robbers, finally. Or something. We can only hope. Alright. Hey, look, they're friends now. So our robber trio is drilling down into the wall, down into the wall. What? All right. So our robber trio is drilling through the wall to get the diamond, but Mr. Lee, which is his name, hears all of this. And he tries to put a stop to this whole dastardly deed, even though that... And he tries to put a stop to their dastardly deeds, which goes about as well as you might expect. Hang on. We just bullshitted through that entire scene, guys. There's like this whole bit where he's trying to get into the basement. He's like, what? What is that noise? Sounds like no good evildoers. What's next? Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Meanwhile, back at the dog competition, it's time to do the weave walking. Wait a minute. I think I remember what happens here. I think it's like the moment he's off the leash, he runs away. The moment he's off the leash, he runs away. Oh my god. This dog runs away more times. These are the worst pet owners on the planet. You know, it's worse because, here, watch. Watch. Just watch.
But I've got to save Mr. Lee.
Mommy, where is Susie going?
Nobody stops the dog from leaving. Nobody's stopped. Well, I guess that dog is just running away now. Fucking stupid. I'll be right back. This is getting good. All right. So, you know, let's do it like this. Yeah. Unfortunately, Zeus notices that Mr. Lee is missing. So the moment he is off the leash, he immediately bolts out the door. Nobody stops him either, which is really interesting. Oops, I hit the wrong save button. I hit save as, not save. Shit. Alright, hang on.
Easily. You go bring him back. And Apollo, if you get a chance to finish him off, sweep the paw.
Did you just say that out loud?
Easily. You go bring him.
Cut out that first bit. We only, like, let's try to get nice, even lines here. Did he just tell Apollo to go kill Zeus? Out loud? Don't worry, guys. If you can't take this movie seriously, neither can I. I'm gonna go tell you to beat up the Dingleberry. And if you get a chance, call him a dope. Or something stupid that I can't come up with corny dialogue even if I try. I got 3 urgent messages. Oh my god, all from the same person. It is very slowly trying to load these messages. Oh my god. They did it. They fucking did it. But the context of what they did will not be apparent until many, many, many anime nights from now. Oh no. Alright, so now we need to do the bit about the robber boys. Meanwhile, our robber boys have broken into the vault, and Stewie is surprisingly good at stepping over lasers that are 3 inches off the ground. Seriously, they make this whole thing look extremely hard, but all of those lasers are just 3 inches off the ground. Zeus discovers this dastardly plot, which has absolutely nothing to do with the rest of the movie up to this point. Seriously, these 2 plot lines were not connected in any way at all. But at least with Easter, the robbers showed up every now and then, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna mess some shit up." Zeus uncovers this dastardly plot, even though their robbery scheme has had pretty much nothing to do with the rest of the movie up to this point. Hang on.
What are you doing?
Apollo?
I knew you were a coward, but I never figured you for a quitter.
You think I came down to quit? I came down here because it looks like we've got a crime in progress.
What did you see?
Two perps, and it looks like they're trying to steal something on the other side of that wall.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Zeus. You might just be a canine police dog after all.
Hey guys, let's do a mood swing. Where does that line end, by the way?
Be a canine police dog after all.
There we go. That's good enough. There's another scripted scene here that we need to pop in. These started to pick up a little bit towards the end of the film. All right, where's the script? All right, here we go.
This movie suffers from mood swings.
Here we go.
Suffers from mood swings.
Well said. They hated each other not 2 minutes ago. Mm-hmm.
Did they switch writers mid-film or something?
More like he quit. Now we have no writer. Give me a bit of a pause. Writer. There's good.
That's scary. Scary.
Indeed. Running out of Karen lines. But that's okay, because we're running out of movie. There's only like 9 minutes left. There is 9 minutes left of movie. Shit, where did I start today? I don't know. I've done a lot today. I think it was actually right around here. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So, like something out of a terrible budget movie, which is what this is, actually, these two dogs decide to put aside their differences and work together to beat up the robbers. Maybe even kill them, finally. Okay. But meanwhile, Stewie has a sandwich. But
Don't eat the whole thing.
it's
too much.
It's you're robbing a store. I'm gonna redo that. And meanwhile, Stewie has a sandwich. I don't even know why I'm remotely surprised at this point. But I started too early. Hang on. But no, apparently it's a pressure thing. He's got to Indiana Jones it, otherwise the alarm goes off. But the alarm goes off anyway because their lives are miserable. I'm gonna redo that. But it doesn't work and the alarm goes off anyway. Oh no. And the owner of the jewelry store gets informed that there's a break-in. The alarm isn't linked to the police, apparently. It's linked to his phone, because that makes perfect sense. What is George doing?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Man, fuck Verizon. Maybe if they paid their fucking phone bill, you could call again. Shit, do I have that? Hang on. Shit. Try this. Alright, well, I'll find it. But it's gonna take a while, so, and I really want to make this joke, so I think we're gonna get one more line in here, and then that'll be it for tonight. Sense! What? Speaking of phones, apparently George's phone doesn't work. All right. Split that there, and that's 8 minutes left of film. Yeah, this will be done tomorrow, actually. Fuck yes. Okay. But it is nearly 10 p.m. We've been working on this for like a while. So let's call it here. It's gonna take me a while to get the clip that I need for this, and I'd rather not have you guys sit through that. So, yeah. We're gonna cut it here. I don't know when exactly the video will be completely done, but the audio work will be done tomorrow. Okay. I'll probably do some vector work on this tonight. Alright. There are no other streams planned this week, guys. Actually, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. There are no other streams this week. My schedule's fucked. God help me.